Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well today. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified of when I go live and when I upload. Also guys, go and follow me on all the socials down below, linked in the description: X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. The whole lot is linked down there, so make sure you stay tuned with them to be updated with everything. And guys, go and join the Discord as well. That is linked down in the description as well. Let's talk all things Chelsea over there. Let's get you guys involved. Let's have a conversation, because I really enjoy chatting with you guys, especially on the lives as well. So get down there, get in the Discord, and it will really help me out. And guys, let's get into this video. So this is being pre-recorded Monday night, as I'm not available to make the video on Tuesday as I'm a little bit busy, but it is still going out. So this is your match preview for Real Betis versus Chelsea in the Europa Conference League final being played in Poland. So what do we got to do to win tomorrow? Well, tomorrow we have to win. We have to win. We can't not. It's Conference League. It will make us look silly. But Real Betis are no joke. They are no joke, and I'll get into more detail as to why in a bit. But this is an opportunity for Chelsea to create history, to be the first club to win all three of the European competitions: the Champions League, the Europa League, the Europa Conference League, all three. This is an opportunity tomorrow to write ourselves into the history books as the greatest club of Europe. To be the first club to ever win all three. And I know the Europa Conference League has only been going for a few years, but come on now. It's still a European trophy, it still matters in some aspects. I know people are going to say, oh, but yeah, why do we need a third European trophy in this and all that? Look, waffle. At the end of the day, it's a trophy for the smaller teams to compete in, to give themselves a taste of Europe. So, it's there. We, unfortunately, come into that bracket at the moment. Well, no longer, because we got fourth. So, it is a trophy for the smaller clubs to have a taste of Europe. So, we should come out victors tomorrow. We should want to show how good we are as a football club. But Real Betis are not going to come single-handed. They're going to come mob-handed. They're going to want this. They've got some great players in their squad, so I have no disrespect for Real Betis. If we just talk about their squad, names that come up: Marc Roca, William Carvalho, Giovanni Lo Celso, Pablo Fornals, Isco, Anthony, Hector Bellerin, Adrian, who used to play for West Ham and Liverpool. It tells you a story of the sort of team they are. They have some great players. Anthony has been killing it for them. He has been fantastic. So I'm hoping he puts in a stinker tomorrow night. I'm hoping. But they've got, as I said, they've got some great players. They've got some great players with some great stats and great abilities. And I think, despite us being the better team overall, we have the better players, we have the know-how of winning European competitions. Is that going to be enough to see us over the line tomorrow? I hope so. Because I know Real Betis are not going to come just to take part. They're there to win. They're going to want to win. And therefore, we have to be strong tomorrow. We have to be, aware of ourselves. Because it's not going to be easy. They've got, as I said, they've got some brilliant players. They've got a brilliant manager, Manuel Pellegrini. They've got some fantastic... He's a fantastic coach. So we have to be on our best. If we want to win this, we have to be on our best. So, at the end of the day, I know we said we can win it, but we still have to be at 100% if we're going to do this. So, how does Wednesday night look like? What do we do in terms of playing, and what sort of system do we go with, and who is available for the squad? Well, Christopher Nkunku's back from injury. Mark Gu's back from injury. So we have a fully fit squad. Unfortunately, Lavia can't play. So, it gets us into a tough situation. What sort of team should we go with tomorrow? Well, I have put a team together that I think is more than capable of beating Real Betis on Wednesday. So I'll give it to you now on screen, and I'll talk you through it. Okay, guys. So this is the team I have come with, as you can see on the graphic on screen now. So starting in goal, Philip Jorgensen. Look, Maresca said he was going to start, so he starts. I have no problem with this. He's been our European goalkeeper, for most of the games. So I think he's deserving of that opportunity to start. I've had no problems with him, in the Djurgården 2 legs. I had a couple of issues with him in the Legia Warsaw game, but it is what it is. So he starts. A back four then of Malo Gusto, Marc Cucurella, Trevor Chalobah, and Benoit Badiashile. Look, this is a weakened team. Maresca said he was going to rotate, so I've tried to fit in that rotation with things that I think we'll most likely do. So that back four is expected. I'm not expecting Reece James to play again straight after Nottingham Forest on the weekend. You'll try and keep him safe. You try and protect him as much as possible. So that is my back four. Moving into the two in the double pivot, Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. I'm trying to keep the continuity. You've got to try and keep the continuity. You've got to. Because this midfield, it works. I know you could stick Lavia in there, but unfortunately he can't play tomorrow, so you have to go with this. But I think this midfield is capable of controlling possession tomorrow for Chelsea. I think we're capable of turning over the play quickly and being able to attack Real Betis with a bit of exuberance. So, that is the sort of midfield that I would go for. And then the three behind the striker. On the left, Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke is better from the left as I see it. He's better from the left than he is from the right. Because, to be fair, I just think he looks more aware of himself on the left-hand side. And it gives Palmer, who is on the right-hand side of my lineup, a chance to go into his natural position and do his stuff. So that is my thinking with Cole Palmer and Noni Madueke. And then in the number 10, Dewsbury Hall. Now, people are going to question, why didn't you put Palmer in the 10? Or why didn't you put Sancho on the left? The reason is rotation. I think Dewsbury Hall deserves a chance. He's played most of the Conference League games this season, so I think he deserves that opportunity. So why not give it to him? In the final, it's a huge moment. And you'll notice who I've got up top, and you'll be saying, Ben, please, no. We've got Jackson up front. Come on, I'm not going to play Nkunku. And if I was Maresca, I wouldn't either. Because Nkunku is not a natural striker. Jackson is a natural striker. But he hasn't got the striker instinct. I'm hoping he finds it tomorrow and can score us a goal. But, I don't know. I just think Jackson gives us a bit more fluidity of the game. And fluidity in possession, because he's able to be that striker, to hold up the play, move the ball off to people. So yeah, sometimes he has stinking touches and he actually misses howlers and stuff like that. But Jackson is, our only striker. You could put Mark Gue up there, but I'm not really that sure on how, if he's 100% fit or not. But I don't know. But this is my lineup, guys. This is how I feel. This is my team. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the team use. Now let's go back and I'll give you my score prediction. So, guys, in terms of a score prediction, I'm going to be real with you and honest. Real Betis are a good team and they're going to come at us. They're not going to sit back and defend, which is why I think we can hit them on the counter. So, I'm going to say Chelsea 2, Real Betis 1. I'm saying that because I know Betis are a good team and they're going to want to come at us. And that is going to be an important factor tomorrow if we can hit them on the counter and do it that way. So 2-1 is my final score prediction. And first goal scorer, I'm going to say Madueke. I'm going to say Madueke to score. if he starts. But guys, let me know your predictions down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on my lineup as well, whether you'd make any changes to that or not. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Go and follow me on all the socials down in the description below. X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, the lot is down there. Go and join the Discord as well. That is linked down in the description. Let's have a conversation about Chelsea Football Club. So get down there, get in the description, click the link and join the Discord. And guys, I will see you all later. Bye guys.